I took care of the water, Captain. Everything went smoothly. Is everything okay?
No. The ignition key for the crystal. I can't find it anywhere. Without it, we can't even start.
Come on, just relax. The key has to be around here somewhere.
Good Lord, now I remember. 20 years ago, when I got back from Baranor without the automatons, everybody was really very hard on me, you know.
Captain, I don't really see what you...
So I spent the whole night in the tavern. You should have seen the state I was in when I got back to the Bridge of the Crystal and... And then I threw the crystal's ignition key into the water. I swore I'd never set sail on the cursed waters of the lake again.
So that's it? The ignition key is lost forever?
Yeah. I'm afraid so. I'm really sorry, Kate, but we're stuck. I've made a complete mess of everything again. Again.
There has to be a duplicate for the key.
I don't know. At any rate, when Steiner finished building the crystal, he only actually gave me the one.
I saw a model of the crystal at Simon Steiner's. Is he the one who designed the ship?
Yes, of course.
Maybe he could be of some help then.
Maybe. Who knows?
Don't be so hard on yourself, Captain. I'll find a solution to the key problem.
If you say so. It's all a wreck.
Lost your way, pretty girl?
Kate, how are the preparations with the captain coming along?
We're making progress, but actually we need some help from your grandfather. Is he here?
He just left for the clinic with the artificial leg he made for the Yuko guide, Kirk. I'm minding the shop until he gets back. Maybe I can help you with something?
It seems the captain has misplaced the ignition key for the crystal, and without it we won't be able to leave. So as it was your grandfather who designed the crystal, I figured he just might have a duplicate.
I have to admit, I don't see where you could get one of those. Apart from the model downstairs, I don't think he kept a lot of souvenirs of the time when he built the crystal.
Would you mind if I had a look?
Of course not. Here, take this. It'll let you look at the model close up.
Fantastic! Fantastic! So, Steiner had the time to finish the prosthesis. Perfect. Tools that would have suited Hans. That's not right. Impossible. Fantastic! An ignition key. But it looks far too small for the crystal. It looks like it worked.
Fantastic, Kate. I have to admit, you really know how to get things done.
Thank you, Captain. Are there any other preparations to carry out?
There's just one last problem to solve. The locks we need to use to get out onto the lake. They're shut by order of the town hall. You have to find some way to get them open.
What do you suggest?
The best thing to do is to ask Mayor Bulyakin for the authorization to reopen them. But just to give you fair warning, he's about as straight as a crooked waterspout, so you mind him. Or you could just get a hold of some explosives and then kaboom!
First, I'll try talking to the mayor. Thanks, Captain.
Watch out for Mayor Bulyakin.
The way they treat the nomads around here is terrible.
My dear friends, keep calm. Please, keep calm. I beg of you.
The shopkeepers are on strike for the first time in ages. That's not good business for anyone, if you want my opinion.
Kick the Yukos out right now, or the strike will get worse!
I know just what you mean, my dear friends, and...
It's all words. We want action.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes? What now?
This man is a politician. Flattery should do the trick.
I would be grateful if you would answer, please.
I need to get straight to the point. Excuse me, Mr. Mayor. Please forgive me for intruding like this without an appointment at all, but I'd just like to start up by saying thank you for your time. I know how precious it is.
You are completely forgiven, my dear lady. How can I help?
Do you think it would be possible to open the locks in the port?
I beg your pardon? Did you say the locks? What on earth for?
Given the reputation the Yukos have in town, I shouldn't say that they're the reason I want the port locks open.
I'm listening, my dear lady.
May as well lay my cards on the table. The mayor might be glad if I get rid of the Yukos.
I would be grateful if you would answer, please.
I'm actually accompanying the Yukon tribe on their long journey right now, Mr. Mayor. I've asked Captain Obo if he would take us to the other side of the lake on the Crystal to now dusk.
Oh, Captain Obo, the Crystal, the Yukons. Do go on. Anyway, it would be very ungracious of me if I were to criticize you for removing that burden from our good town. Nonetheless, I'm afraid I must refuse your request, dear lady. The locks will remain closed until further notice. This decision came from above, you understand?
So, some higher authority is stopping the people of Valsumbor from going to the other side of the lake by keeping the locks closed. Maybe I can get the mayor to show his rebellious side.
I would be grateful if you would answer.
It's obvious the mayor is afraid of his superiors, but he's also afraid he'll lose votes.
Well then, what is it?
I'm really sorry to say this, Mr. Mayor, but are you absolutely certain that's the right decision?
What do you mean?
Well, you know that making the Yukos stay here by keeping the locks closed is clearly not what the people in your administration want. They won't understand. In the long run, there could be backlash at election time.
Now that I think about it, yes. You are right. And I have always been there for my voters. But the orders. They're orders, understand?
I need to remind him where his power base lies.
I would be grateful if you would answer.
What a coward. It's time to shake things up a bit. You're the mayor, and it's you and you alone who can decide what's right for Valsumbor. So why not reassert your authority once and for all? Authorize the opening of the locks.
I could do it, of course. But it's complicated, understand?
I have to find a way to get him to understand that we have common interests.
My time is precious.
He has to see that the fate of the Yukos depends on his decision. If you solve this problem, you'll become a kind of crusading hero to your voters. You'll earn the undying support of everyone in Valsumbor. And your superiors won't be able to do anything to you.
Well, I have to admit, dear lady, that your arguments have convinced me. I am authorizing you to open the port locks so the crystal can leave. Nonetheless, you should know that there is a technical problem that means the locks have to be opened manually. I imagine that such an inconvenience isn't likely to deter a woman as determined and resourceful as you.
Do you mean that?
Yes, as the local technician is absent, I'm afraid you'll have to delve into the murky waters yourself to open the locks. Nonetheless, this should help you use the underwater mechanism.
But how am I supposed to dive?
That, dear lady, is your problem, I suppose. Do have an excellent day.